Hi everyone, coming to you from South Carolina. I'm traveling today, but I thought I'd take a few minutes to stop by and show you some wonderful new colors that come on Palette 5. Of course, we're going to be doing a lot of eyeshadow demos this month with our May customer kudos being our deal for the month. So you get a 20% savings on a trio of products that everybody needs, and the best part is you get to pick your colors. So you get to pick which Addiction palette you want, as well as which color eyeliner, and then you get the 3D fiber lashes as well, which is something that everybody wants. It's such a great product. So I thought I would show you some colors on Palette 5. Again, I'll show this to you. We're gonna start off with one of the lightest colors on the lid with a wet brush. We're gonna move into our purple shade because I know I've been getting a lot of requests to do that color. And then we'll do a nice contouring or highlight right under the brow with the vintage color, which is a nice all-around color on that palette. So I'm gonna start with our deluxe brush. I'm gonna get it a little bit damp. And then I'm gonna go right into this silver color in Palette 5. It's called Brilliant. So I'm just gonna pick up some color with this damp brush. I'll show it to you right on here. And we're just gonna apply that right to the lid. And we're just gonna do one eye for the sake of time. But this is such a brilliant, brilliant silver white color that I think a lot of people could get a lot of use out of and just provides such a huge pop to the eyes. I absolutely love it. So I'm just sort of focusing this color right on the inside of the lid, going towards the middle. And you don't necessarily need to complete the outer part of the lid because we're gonna put our purple color there. So I'm really excited about how that color came out. I wanna make sure I get this right into the corner of the eye as well. And you can notice I'm doing sort of these short little brush movements because I wanna make sure that color gets really packed on there nicely. All right, so I like how that turned out. I'm gonna move on to our crease brush and I'm gonna use this dry. So the crease brush, we're gonna put this color Fearless. It's the purple color in the palette. And make sure with the dry brush that you're tapping off the excess color. We just don't wanna get that color all over the place. And I'm gonna place that right on the corner of the eye. And then gently move that into the crease area as well. Now it looks like I can pick up a little bit more color. Tap that off and go back right to that outer corner of the lid. And what I'm doing is I'm applying this purple color right to the outside of the lid, the corner of the eye there, and then bringing that across, just wiping back and forth, right into the crease. You can even do this with your eye open, and it's a lot easier. You can see what you're doing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect a little bit more of this purple color because what I wanna do is I wanna start working this up a little bit towards the brow so that we can see it when our eyes are open. Stand back a little bit so you can see it. Put a little bit more on. I think what's interesting about Palette 5 is the colors appear so strong, but they're really multifaceted and they really look like different colors and different lights and different ways that you turn your head and your face. So it's really kind of cool to see how these colors morph. All right, so I'm pretty happy with my purple application there. And then I'm gonna move on to our lighter color, which is going to go right under the brow to highlight. So I'm gonna use this contouring brush, or blending brush, I should say. It's got a little bit of an angle to it. And I'm going to use a color called Vintage, and that color is right in the middle of the palette, right here. It kind of looks like, kind of like a bright orangey color. But it applies really softly, so I really like that. I'm tapping that excess off, and I want to apply that right under the brow. So what we're doing is we're building the color into layers, so it really looks like the colors are transitioning and blending into each other. And I'm doing that dry as well. Just blending all of these colors together. So don't forget, you want to kind of move this out, blending these two colors together, the purple and the vintage, The purple again is called Fearless. I don't know if I said that. But that's what it looks like closed. You can see we've got this great silvery color here. We've got our purple in the crease in the corner and then vintage at the top. So we have a nice graduated color there. All right, so we'll move on to adding some liner and the 3D Fiber Mascara. Definitely want to show that to you because it is part of the deal this month, the 20% off for the 3 products. So you get to pick your Addiction eyeshadow palette, you get to pick your eyeliner color, and you get to get the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara at 20% savings, and that's for the month of May. So I've got our Perfect liner here. It's called Perfect for black, and I'm just gonna apply that on the lid along the lashes. So this is going right over that silver color. I'm gonna try to even that out. I'm gonna take this out just a little bit into sort of like a mini wing, if anyone's interested in that kind of look. Just pushing that color a little bit outside of the eye and then underneath as well. Okay. So we are going to apply 3D Fiber Lash Mascara next. And remember, this is a 2-part product. So you've got transplanting gel and fibers. We want to start off with the transplanting gel. This is going to glide right on like regular mascara, except much more nourishing. I put it both on the top and bottom of my lashes and just glide that right on. And what this is going to do is not only nourish, but also allow a place for the fibers to hold on and really provide that volume boost for you. And we're talking about up to 500% volume boost based on your ability to apply and how many layers you apply as well, because this is a buildable product like many of ours are. Got those bottom lashes real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna put our fibers on. I wanna let that dry just for a little bit. Fibers are in the shorter of the 2 products. And with the fibers, you get this fluffy applicator. You wanna make sure you roll this across your palm first so you can pack the fibers on. Otherwise, what happens is you get some of those fibers falling as you're applying them. Now remember, as you're applying this 3D Fiber Lash, the fibers, you just want to apply to the tips of the lashes. We'll let that sit for a little bit. If anyone's wondering what I've got on my lips, I've got one of our nude colored lipsticks. It's called Well To Do, and it's just a lovely neutral color, especially if you're gonna go for a bold eye like this. It's a good idea to keep that lip color pretty neutral or pretty light, so that you can really just kind of balance the face out and also attract a little bit more attention to your eyes. All right, so the last thing we want to do to set the fibers in and finish up the process is to apply a little bit more of the transplanting gel right over. You can already see how much longer my lashes have gotten with the product on here. All right, so hopefully you can see the difference between the 2 eyes. We've got some awesome palette 5 colors. We've got the lashes going with 3D Fiber Lash. We've got our eyeliner in Perfect, which is our black eyeliner. All 3 of these items in a special bundle this month in May, saving 20% off the regular price just for May. And I just love that you can pick the colors that you want. There's 5 different shadow palettes you can pick from and several colors of the eyeliners as well. So you can put together your own look. All right, hope that was helpful to everyone, and we'll see you soon. Take care.